Insight to emotions and urges. The meditation you are about to undertake is a form of self-questioning. You will inquire directly into your emotions and urges, and this can be challenging. So be compassionate with yourself rather than judgmental. Gentleness is certainly the tack to take. If any of the questions or the whole meditation itself becomes too upsetting, just stop and wait for a time when you feel stronger. So now, if you're ready, let's begin. Close your eyes and make yourself comfortable. Establish a relaxed yet erect posture. To center yourself, direct your attention towards the sensations circulating through your body. Sense that all sensations arise and pass away in a continuous flow, all by themselves. Become aware of the many sensations of breathing. Feel your belly expand and contract. Keep your attention on the rising and falling of your belly. Stay awake and alert. All is well. Just stay with your breath. Now, begin to turn your attention specifically towards the sensations of breath at the tip of your nose. Notice, if you can, the crisp coolness of each in-breath and the warm expansiveness of each out-breath. Begin to enjoy these pleasant sensations of breathing. It's quite natural for the mind to think in the beginning of each meditation. So if your mind starts thinking, just label it thinking and return to feeling the sensations of breath at the tip of your nose. Just stay with those sensations. Notice, if you can, that thinking arises all by itself. So in that sense, thinking is natural. Don't let it upset you. Thinking happens to every meditator. So just remain awake, relaxed, and composed, and let thinking come and go on its own, and you keep returning your attention to the sensations of breathing at your nose. Now begin to feel the breath in the bones of your face. See if you can feel a very subtle, cool swirl of air behind your cheeks. Check for this same cooling sensation behind your eyebrows. And then if you can, feel your breath in your forehead. Enjoy these feelings. Let them relax you. Now allow your awareness to check for tension in your body. First, check your face and neck. Let any tension there melt away. Sense your scalp around your ears, eyes, and jaw. Let any tension there go. Now move your attention into your shoulders and arms. Let go any tension there as well. Check your hands. Release them if you need to. Move your awareness into your torso. Let any tension there go. Feel your breath move into your belly. Very easy, loose. Let go your pelvic floor. And now move your attention into your legs. Release any tension there, even in your feet. Feel your whole body now, relaxed. Sensations of aliveness arising, abiding, and passing away. Sense stillness in your body as well. Feel the peace that is born of this stillness. Now that your body is relaxed, begin to pay attention to the activity of your mind. Stay awake and alert, receptive. Let things be just as they are right now. No fighting, no resisting. Resistance always makes things worse. So the first step is surrendering to what is. Fighting with this present moment will only intensify strong emotions or urges. Focus on letting go, an attitude of openness and receptivity as you turn your attention to what you see behind your closed eyes. So focus now with your mind's eye on the dark, blank screen behind your closed eyes. Look there. Notice a faint play of what looks like luminous twinkling. Some refer to this as a light show. It looks like swirling energy. Take a little time to focus on those lights behind your closed eyes, coming and going in the space of your mind. Notice that this light show behind your closed eyes arises in a clear, empty space of awareness. Sense this open, edgeless, and empty space, and allow yourself to float into the still, open space of your mind. Floating with an awake, bright mind. Notice the emptiness and stay focused. from this empty, still, clear, and open space, turn towards the emotion or urge you want to begin to work with. There's no need for hostility, fear, or aversion. Just meet your emotion or urge as a neutral feeling, one that you neither love nor hate. This emotion or urge is made of thoughts and sensations. That's all. Just get to know them as they arise. You're safe. So let yourself be curious. That's really the key. Curiosity allows things to be just as they are. And stay curious as you inquire into the thoughts and sensations that produce this emotion or urge. So let's begin. Does the emotion or urge arise in a specific location in your body? Take a little time and get to know the whole sense of it. As you examine the energy of this emotion or urge, try to figure out its location if it has one. Does it have a shape? What is the quality or intensity of the sensations? Sense the energy of this emotion or urge, but keep a bright mind, stay awake. Examine the many qualities of this emotion or urge. Now let's look at the emotion or urge differently, not from the perspective of location or qualities, but from the perspective of its meaning to you in your life and the possible opportunities that may arise from it. So, let's ask this first question. What does this emotion or urge mean to you and your life? Inquire into the emotion or urge. What words or images arise in your consciousness when you ask this question? Is the emotion or urge there for a reason? Meaning, what triggers it? Think of the many situations, people, or places that may trigger your emotion or urge. Vividly imagine specific circumstances that trigger your emotion or urge. Who would you become if you could experience these triggers and just sit with them without reacting? Do you know any wise or trustworthy people that can help you gain insight into these questions? Does this emotion or urge define you in some way? Meaning, does it give you a sense of identity? In other words, has it given you a name or a label or a diagnosis? Do you call yourself, I'm a this or I'm a that? Right now, begin to name the labels you've taken on as a result of this emotion or urge, and speak them out loud. What words do other people use to describe you because of this emotion or urge? Are all these labels ultimately true? Or are they just words that describe a pattern that comes and goes? If you changed, what would happen to the labels? Where would the pattern go? Can you see that labels are only connected with actions? And if the actions changed, so too would the labels. Do you know any wise and trustworthy people that can help you gain insight into these questions? Does this emotion or urge allow you to avoid anything? Some role or activity or responsibility? Think hard about this question. From the perspective of avoidance, does this emotion or urge provide you with some sort of benefit? And as unbelievable as this may sound, stay with this question. Do you benefit from this emotion or urge? Inquire deeply into yourself and your life. Do you derive even the smallest benefit from the activity of this emotion or urge? Pay careful attention to the thoughts and sensations that arise as you inquire into the benefits that you derive from this emotion or urge. Rigorous honesty is important here, so try and let go of any denial or rationalization. Healing starts with open, honest acceptance of who you are right here, right now. Growth and change and healing come from inquiring into these shadowy places. If you did identify some benefits, are they really benefits? Or are they a reason to stay stuck? Who would you become if you could give up these perceived benefits? How is your life affected by this emotion or urge? Is this repeating emotional or compulsive pattern making you more or less healthy, more or less happy? What are the emotional triggers for this repeating pattern? Is it stress loneliness, boredom, anxiety or depression, are you gaining any comfort from being overly emotional or numbing out? What would happen if you allowed yourself to just feel your feelings? You can feel your feelings. What growth and change might arise if you felt your emotions and allowed yourself to work through them with full awareness and composure? Do you know any wise and trustworthy people that can help you experience the fullness of your feelings without resistance? Do these emotions or urges involve other people? If so, do you feel trapped in some way? In a relationship, some personal circumstance involving another person? What healthy steps could you take to untangle yourself from that situation? Do you feel like the victim of circumstances? How could you help yourself resolve these issues? Do you need to let go of something? Do you need to find your voice? What would you need to say or do to initiate needed changes? Are you in a power struggle with someone? Are you trying to prove anything? Are you trying to punish anyone? Or are you trying to punish yourself? What would happen if you were able to let go of any of these pursuits? Would letting go help you change? These are all complicated questions. Could you find a wise and trustworthy person to help you sort them out? Is there a secret you are keeping that is at the heart of these emotions or urges? Could you find a trustworthy person to help you unload this burden? These have all been difficult questions, and you are courageous to inquire into their answers. Now, let's look beyond this present situation and imagine for a moment your highest goals for yourself. If you had the faith and inspiration to recreate the life of your dreams, who would you want to become? And what would your life look like? Allow thoughts and sensations to flow as you contemplate a healthy, happy, and fulfilling life. Imagine loving and supportive relationships. See yourself re-engaged in meaningful work. To attain these imagined goals, you'll need to learn from and overcome this present challenge. Take the first step of your healing journey by thinking about what this experience is trying to teach you. Instead of hating it, what can you learn from this present experience? The truth is that the answers to your healing are found in your present situation. What is your predicament trying to teach you? What are you resisting? Meaning, what is stopping you from healing? What is stopping you from changing? Begin to ask this question repeatedly. What is stopping the change? What is stopping the change? Wait, watch, and listen as answers arise. Discover that your healing comes from within you. You may already know what to do. This is the end of the guided portion of this meditation. If you are feeling alert and are continuing to gain insights, I invite you to keep sitting. Take pleasure in knowing that you are on the path towards healing and change. After you conclude this meditation, keep asking the question, what is stopping the change, repeatedly throughout the rest of your day. Listen for, write down, and most importantly, act upon the insights that arise. Let this meditation change your day and ultimately your life for the better.